Okay, let's do this. At some point, I think I'm going to go and need to grab an ice pack. But for right now, we're good. All right. All right. Getting some words in, baby. There he is. Peter Marsh, there he is. What's up, Pete? That is your real name? Not feeling great today? And the stream missed you. Glad you're in. Hopefully we'll have some fun today. Hopefully we'll get some words in today. A lot of hopefullys so far. Positive Friday, yup. We'll see how that works out. There's Nick's in. Oh, your cat was missing his left tentacle there for a second. I got a little worried. Nick, you're just in time because I'm about to hit an effing page. I'm about to just pow. Give me a second to pow. Yeah, all positive. I lost my left tentacle in a biking accident. Yeah, I've heard that about you. Luckily, my left tentacle is so small, and I don't ride bikes. Or who knows what could happen. I am not working today, which is nice. 3 weeks ago, our landlord said he wanted to sell our house that we have been living in for 9. That's why you can't rent. That's why you just buy shit. Did you put in an offer or an offer? Either way, Nick. That's the problem with renting is that you're paying somebody else's mortgage. My wife's what would she be, a cousin? Yeah, my wife's cousin. Her and her husband have been renting the same house for like 30 years. That's not a lie, 30 years. It's a little piece of garbage house. And she's fixed it up and she's built a garden and she's done all this crap to it. But she's literally paid off their mortgage. And the owner, they have known them obviously forever, but the owner is very sick. And basically, the thought is the idea would be, especially now with the way houses prices are still jacked up here in Florida, is if that person passes away, their kids are just going to go, yeah, we're going to sell the house, and they don't have the down payment, they don't have the money for it because they've just been pushing thousands of dollars a month, whatever, into rent instead of, I don't know, buying a house. So it feels like at some point they're going to be tossed out of that house and they're going to have nothing to show for it, and that sucks. I've always rented until I met Shelly. Shelly actually had this house built. So we have, what do you call it in it? Whatever that word is. So we are good. We are solid. In fact, the house is almost paid for after 10 years and is worth like 2.5 times what she paid for it originally. So We're good. We didn't have the money to, Peter says. Nick says, I'm terrified of the same thing, Peter. Today is about moving shit to the new house. It is only 2 blocks away, but it is a lot of driving back and forth. I can't afford a house. Don't have an extra $400K lying around. You just need really good credit. And like 10 or 20%, whatever it would be. So if you got like 80%, $80,000 lying around, you can buy a house. I'm sure you have that. Once you find that treasure, you'll have that. I don't care if you rent the house next door. It still sucks to have to pack all your shit up and move it, you know? And fucking Austin sucks with the house. Goes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like if we all had a crystal ball, we could look back and go, you know what? 10 years or 20 years ago, that's when you should have bought a house. But luckily, she bought this house in 2012. It was built in 2013. So we're solid. We're good. The goal is to the goal is to keep saving money, buy property, buy 12 acres out in the country. Hopefully something with a pond on it. That would be nice. And then save up more money to have our dream house built on the property. And then we rent this house out. And my wife, because my wife is a commercial property manager, and her goal is to buy houses and rent them out. And when her best friend passed away, he left her the house, but it was in a really bad neighborhood of Jacksonville. And so she fixed it up and she sold it. Didn't get a lot. I think she got like 50 grand for this house, which probably now is about a $150,000, $200,000 house, I'm sure. So it sucks. Well, that's, you know what? That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life. That's what people say. Positive Friday, though, exactly. Tom will move into your house and start TomCon. Right. DuffyCon will be over here. I don't think Tom's going to be popping in today. I think finally, I mean, it's the 21st. He's finally getting his furniture that he should have gotten, I don't know, on the 2nd or the 3rd. I think they're finally delivering his furniture today, is what I understand. So that should be interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens on that. So, Tom's also not feeling all that well. He hurt his arm or his shoulder or something. I don't know. So, Tom and I are just basically falling apart. All right, let me finish this couple. Give me another sentence or two, so I can, jump to the next. What are you working on? Oh, FedEx. I think FedEx is here. Of course, I don't think I ordered anything. This is probably shit my wife ordered. Probably cat food or something. Next page! Whoa! Look at Peter Marsh snuck right in there. Yeah, here's a box of something. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking Petco. Petco bull garbage. Cats eat better than I do. Dog eats better than I do. Next page, Nick's in. What am I working on today? I'm working on Down and Dirty 4. I literally just broke 50,000 words. So I have about 13,000 words left. I'm on chapter 44 of 50. So I gotta go back a couple. And so my goal, I've decided that my goals will be writing this stuff is to set up like that, where I got a block of words to write, and then I'm going to hit it so we get to the next page. And if I can do 2 or 3 of these each time, then I'll be happy. That should should be part of my word count. And then hopefully this afternoon I can write some more and set it up and have only a few lines left, kind of thing, and blah, 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 blah. Shut up and write. I'm here for the ride, cat father. Get it? That's my wife got this. It's I don't know if you can see it. It's me and the cats. There's Mr. Frank. So yeah, so the goal is to knock off this rest of this page and then the next page. The problem is these are first pages for chapters. So I guess the goal then later or tomorrow would be to finish these chapters, bang, 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 these 3 chapters in a row, which would be nice. But right now I'm on chapter 42. So I've gotten 41 of 50 chapters done. I kind of know what's going on. Next page, Mr. Frank. Even though it's not. Next page. Whew, I'm tired. This sciatica thing is kicking my ass. Bang Bang Shrimp is for closers. You know what? That's what I say all the time. Last night I had, we went to Longhorns. Me, my wife, and her mother. And we picked up her mom, and Jess was hanging around downstairs. Tom was in pain and upstairs in bed. And I got shrimp and shrimp on skewers. About a dozen shrimp and the salmon. Which is pretty good. Pete says, right now the landlord of my current house has the realtor and the contractor walking through my house while I'm sitting here. They're talking about all the work that needs to be done to sell this house. Wow. That's really nice. Hey, I know you haven't even left yet, but I'm still talking about how I can get rid of this house. Listen, I don't blame the guy. You got money there. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting on a pile of money that he probably needs now for his gambling debt more than he needs you to pay how much you're paying in rent every. The Sam and what? I see what you did there, Mr. Frank. Motherfucker was wanting to do this a week ago before we started moving out of here. Yeah, screw you, pal. He lives in New York. Of course he lives in New York. Should go pay him a visit. If my sciatica wasn't hurting, I would 100% fly up there or fly out to Texas. Do you have a big yard we can bury him in? Yeah, I would rub some sciatica. He'd be like, why is this dude rubbing his thigh against me? You got sciatica, MFer. You got sciatica now. I have next Thursday morning, 9:30 a.m., very early. I'm going to see a specialist about this. And I already told my doctor, I said, listen, there will be no needle. There will be no surgery. There will be, that you just better give me, this specialist better say, here, take these magic pills and it will go away. Here, do these magic exercises you haven't done and this will go away. Otherwise, don't just jerk me around and go, oh, let's put you through therapy and you pay for it. You know, no, thank you. Oh, listen, I got good insurance. I'm not worried about the money part of it. I'm just worrying about wasting my time part of it. I need the magic cure, or none of this is going to work. I'd gone to bed early, like 9:30 last night. I was just exhausted. My wife's like, all right. And she likes staying up late, so it annoys her. She's got to go in the room instead of watching television because I'm going to sleep. But then about 12:15, boom, wide awake. Got to go to the bathroom. 2:30, wide awake, gotta go to the bathroom. 4 o'clock, wide awake. I think I was up like 5 times, and then it hurts. Then the sciatica like kicks in, like, oh, you're awake? Let me mess with you. But she got me some other pills last. She got me pills for sciatic pain, and you put under your tongue, 2 of them, and they melt. And that was weird having that mush under my tongue for a little while like that. There's Tom Duffy. Tom, are the movers there? Did you guys move in everything already, or they're like, oh, we'll be there in 2 weeks? Oh, you're awake. Let me mess with you. This is what I say to my way off. Yeah, pretty much. So it's. And then I just sprayed with icy hot on my leg, and now I was rubbing it, and now my hand stinks like icy hot. It feels like everything stinks like icy hot now. I'm just like I'm an old man. Like I need some Ben Gay. Just put Ben Gay on everything. Like the pillows on the couch, the heating pad on the couch, the couch. It's everything just smells like old man now. But we're being positive today, and again, I knocked off a page. I'm gonna knock off two more pages. That's my goal for today. Attica. Oh wait, there's some Pacino. That's some Pacino. Yep, hit another page. Stella! Oh, now I gotta drink some water. If I can open the effing water. Next page, Nixon, next page. Holy shit, what is this glued on? I have like no strength. Are you fucking kidding me? I literally cannot open this bottle of water. I don't know if that does anything, but I just feel like you got to tap on it, right? Next page, Peter Marsh. Coming in hot. I guess I'm not drinking any water. Damn you, water. Damn you. Damn you all to hell, Mr. Waterman. I don't know who that is. Right, so we're going to shuffle this one here. Shuffle this on this mortal coil. And then we're going to write, finish this page here. And then write whatever the hell I want. I am so itchy. I have not shaved my face or my head in a long time. Probably like in a month and a half. And it is brutal. I just look like a broken old man. I'm reading a John Horner Jacobs book right now. It's a cosmic horror. I think it's a two novella cosmic horror book, and it is damn good. I forget the name of it, but I actually met him many years ago, going back maybe like 10 years ago at Mid-South Con in Memphis, I believe. John Horner, Hornor, Jacobs. I met him, we were on a panel, the two of us and Cory Doctorow together, and a couple other people. I'm about a quarter of the way done with it. It is very Thomas Ligotti, strange cosmic horror. And hold on, let me get I gotta get another water anyway. Do you know any Lovecraftian horror that takes place in New Jersey? Yeah. Keep Poor Cthulhu. Life changer. Let me get some water and I'll tell you what book it is. Oh. Oh. Jesus. Dude, why isn't Tom sleeping? Tom is not here. Tom's at his own house. There's Sean Cull. I'm going to let Tom live with me for the rest of his life. It's called A Lush and Seething Hell, Two Tales of Cosmic Horror. Yeah, I'm at 24%. Damn good. I like his writing. I've read a couple of his short stories over the years. And, hold on. What are we doing here? Hold on. Is that right? Anyway, and I met him at that convention, and it was great. We hit it off. And, yeah, A Lush and Seething Hell. And he was one of these guys that everyone spoke in awe of his writing. He didn't write a ton of books, didn't have a ton of releases, but he was just, I believe he's a teacher or something like that, but he's definitely an academic, and he was a real smart guy. And then after the panel, he came up to me and he said, I really like what you said about this or this. And I was like, wow, when we had a big conversation. And then we kind of hung out, and Weston Oakes was there, and the three of us hung out a little bit. And then he said, when's your next panel? And I was like, oh, Sunday morning. He's like, I got to leave early Sunday morning. I was like, oh, why? And he's like, I got to go to work Monday. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I got a job. And I was like, wow, oh, okay. And it was like, I didn't expect that guy to have a job. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was his job. But anyway, good writer. So when I saw this book, I'm like, I've not read this one. And a couple of people have praised it. So you know what? I'm going to read it. I don't excuse that Tom needs to be there during Twitch hours. Well, Tom's on right now, I guess. Hopefully he's getting his furniture moved in. That is a fucking beautiful title, right? Hot piss. Exactly. I have no idea why you said that, Mr. Frank, but you have your reasons. Oh, Mr. Frank. I did it. Speaking of lush and temperate, well, again, I gotta go back to moving things into my new house. Like 30 degrees in Texas right now. Good luck with that. It is a gorgeous 47 here. Appreciate you in, Peter. Maybe next Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you will rejoin us. Don't mind me. We don't mind you. It was good seeing you, man. I'll be back on Monday. See you Monday. And then Mr. Frank called you Haas. Seems fitting, though. So, but I hit another page in case anybody was paying attention. Next page, Nixon. Next page. I've already written like 900 words today on this. Just by knocking off those, getting to the next 3 pages. Let me see where I am now, though. All right, so that's done. So, got to the next page on that. I've gone to the next page on that. I've gone to the next page on that. All right, so I got to finish these chapters. So let me go back up here. All right, is this the one I need? Yeah. All right. Getting it. You know what I'm saying? Getting it. A lot of words, Nick. A lot of words. I started the day at 45,502 words. I'm at 50,407. I would love to get to 51,000 words today and have 12,000 words left. But I would have to write a lot of words in order to finish this by the end of the month. A short month, by the way. Short month. For anybody at home that's taking notes, I still have my hotcake syrup from McDonald's from a week or so ago. Still have it on my desk. I would make French toast, but I have whole grain bread. That just doesn't seem like it would be all that good. If you plan to have free pancake in 6 weeks, you know what? It might be worth it. Might be worth. It might be too cold though. That's my worry. Is it's still too cold. My worry is I'm just gonna start going to McDonald's for a big breakfast with hotcakes every morning. Never lose any weight. And also not eat well. And be sciatic forever. My the lady who works for my wife, Michelle, her real name, a Filipino woman. I mean, she was born here, but her mother or stepmother, whoever she is, who used to own a Filipino restaurant. Um, my wife said, "Hey, he'd like to try other things. The lumpia he loves, but maybe other things too. When she makes a batch, next time she makes a batch to sell to somebody, can you make like extra, and that he can, and then I'll buy him, and then he can try them." So she brought home a bag of lumpia, like 25 lumpia, and also, I guess what they call egg rolls. Although I thought the lumpia were egg rolls, but these are thicker. They're thicker like egg rolls, and they have meat and veggies in it. Um, yeah, I don't know what was in it, but anyway, they were friggin' delicious. So we made those a couple nights ago. I still got a lot of them left. And of course, you got to fry them up in the pan with some oil. And I'm like, well, this is not going to be good for my um, sciatica, but you know what? It's delicious. I don't care. Yeah, thicker the egg roll. Yeah, you know the saying. Bigger the pushing, bigger the cushion, sweeter the pushing. That's what I said. We finished watching Day of the Jackal. I liked it. People bitched about the ending. I liked the ending. I love the ending. As a matter of fact, I would have written it that way. A little different from the book, although the book was written in the early '70s. I remember reading it many years ago. So I like the update on it, and I guess they're going to do a second season, which is also good. So I was happy with it. Because as you watch something, you're always like, man, I hope that person dies. I hope this person dies. Get rid of this person. So it was good. Now I feel like I finished the three pages off. I've written 900 words. Now I'm like, meh, yang. Let's see what I got on this one over here. Let's see where I am on this thing. What I should have done is pulled up a bunch of ones. Nap time. You know what? It's going to be nap time. I'm going to have to throw the cat off of my heating pad on the couch, though. Because she gets very comfortable. As soon as I move, she jumps in my spot. Come on! I hate when this just takes forever. Stupid program. Stupid face. No, that chapter's done. This one is not. This one has nothing to it. Yeah, I don't want to write on that. Go back to this one. Black Doves was also a great thriller series, also renewed for season 2. Black Doves. I don't know if I know that one. What network channel is that on? It's on Netflix. I'm going to write that down, and this better not be like Nick Zinn tell me about a great shark movie and it was the worst shark movie ever. I know tonight the first 3 episodes of the new season of Reacher drops. I imagine it dropped already. So we'll probably be watching that. Keira Knightley and Ben, when she was... Oh, I hate her. I think I saw the commercials for that. I don't like her. I don't know why either. I don't know why. There's something about her that makes me want to punch her in the face. Speaking of shark movies, thankfully you got nothing. Yeah, they need to continuously churn out shark movies. I'm very disappointed there's not another shark movie to watch. I mean, I'm sure I haven't seen all of them, but still. We should have some new ones. The problem now, too, is I'm noticing on social media, there are trailers for new movies coming out. 2025, 2026. And they look like, all right, I don't know what this movie's about, but I know, like, it looks, oh, this is definitely a sci-fi, this is definitely fantasy, this is definitely a crime thriller. And then when you look it up, it doesn't exist. It's just some jack-off using AI to make movie trailers. 30-second, 60-second spots for movies with actors, but it doesn't actually exist. That's annoying. Speaking of Netflix, there's also a new miniseries called 0 Day. Why are there no shark fiction shows? I don't know, Nick. That's an excellent question. Robert De Niro's first miniseries, it looks excellent, also dropped this week. All right, I've seen the commercial for that. Yeah, that looks all right. The problem is, my wife hasn't been home really in like 2 months. So now that she's home, we're literally catching up on all the stuff that we've missed over the last 2 months. So there's a lot of shows we're kind of watching. Like we watched the first 4 episodes of Day of the Jackal like 3 weeks ago. And then over the last couple of nights, we've actually been able to just finish it. There's some good stuff coming out there. Just a matter of watching it. Not having other crap to do, That's the problem. There was something else that I really wanted to see, but I forget what it is now. Anyway. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm not gonna write anymore. I think I'm gonna read more of this John Horner Jacobs book and hopefully take a nap. Oh, what? So everybody, thank you for hanging out with me today. Have a great weekend. Hopefully there's an orchid show in your future. My goal is not to do anything this weekend, to stay home, nurse my wounds, try to eat better. And that's it. That's all that there is. So thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And we'll see everybody on Monday. Hopefully I will be feeling even better on Monday. Non-positive Monday coming up. Simple weekend. That's all you need, Nick. Go find that treasure.